Hello, everybody. This is Chris Neves. I want to talk to you about another high school story. Um, Basically, I didn't like my high school. It was biased. It was racist on every level, and just I didn't feel like I had any kind of ally, whether they were adult or a kid. I feel like I didn't have an ally. So, like, I'll give you an example. There was a guy named Robert. He was a para, which is essentially a teacher's aide for people with special needs, like a one-to-one. Like if you have a physical disability, etc., or otherwise. But, like, um, yeah, um, there was this parrot. Basically, he was. I'm sorry, I keep adjusting my glasses. He was he has cerebral palsy, which is the same condition I have, but a different form. It really affected his speech and the way he walked and the way he talked. He basically walked like he was ready to fall, and I'm not even making fun. It's like if you go, he would fall, but I would freaking die to at least walk like him or whatever. But he seemed nice. The only problem is once you give somebody a title, they take it to the next level. They're a little extra with it. He started becoming snotty and snobby and just an asshole. Yeah, I really didn't like him at one point because he asked me about my career choices and like I basically told him what I wanted to do when I grow up, and he said it's not realistic. But that's okay. Everybody has their opinion. But the thing is, he was very nasty to me. Like if I needed help, and I would go into the office of disabilities, he would tell me, "Where's your para?" And I would say, "He's busy right now. Where's your para?" And then he would yell at me, but the guy could barely even talk. And then I tried to tell the deans. The deans didn't believe me. One thing about going to that area of Brooklyn, first of all, it wasn't my area. I had to travel so long and so far on the school bus, like over a half hour to get to the other side of Brooklyn. I mentioned that on my channel before when I was in high school. And then one day I said, I'm going to be late for the bus. He shrugged his shoulders like an asshole, like, and then he changed his eyes. And everybody's saying, but he's just, he doesn't know how to speak. That's his man of speaking. No, I could tell within the undertones that he was being an asshole, the way he was um, phrasing his stuff. But for me, it's like, and even when I had problems with other students, like, there was a lot of bias and a lot of color issues. Like, I know I'm not white, but that's neither here nor there. Sure, I love everybody. I don't give a damn. The only way I can't stand you is if you're an asshole, and that's basically it. I just don't like stupid people. Look, put it this way. You like me, I'm good. You don't like me, screw you. Fuck you. You know? That's how I roll. Everybody was telling me, oh, he has a speech impediment. Bullshit. He was an asshole. He was an asshole. And that's basically it. I had a problem with another student, and just because he's white or whatever, um, the and I'm not saying this to be, I'm telling the truth. I had a problem with this kid, which everybody else in the school had a problem with this kid, and it was getting out of hand. And I said, um, Philip's treating me bad. Oh, I like Philip. It must have been a joke. First of all, you're a grown up. You're not supposed to take nobody's side. You're supposed to diffuse the situation and leave it alone. I just didn't like Edward Murrow overall at that particular period in time because it feels like those people grew up in that side of Brooklyn and everybody knew each other. Like most of the teachers teach the elementary schools or the junior high schools before they moved on to high school, sort of like Mr. Feeney. Everybody knew each other throughout the years, so I just didn't like anybody covering anybody's ass, but it's whatever. Um, Take care, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. And now you know what the deal is.